Burke back to Boney on the slide. Nice job by Acevedo. And Hansen hammers it down. The Gophers reclaim the lead.
And Jackie Boney there turned around to her back row and said, that's my fault. She was there for the block, but left a big seam. You'll see here, left a big seam for Julia Hansen to hit straight through. As a middle blocker, your job is to close that block. Make sure that you're not letting anything past you on your right side.
Yeah, when you're on a heater like Hansen is, can't really give her any space. Boney once again on the slide, and this time she delivers off the hands of Polabiak.
And I like running Boney on this slide and spreading the offense out from the Michigan perspective. Burke has got Boney running around on the slide, and then she's got her outside hitter in Ray and able to choose either option on a perfect pass.
Yeah, and they would certainly wish and hope to have Allison Jacobs leads the team in kills this season, but she got injured in the Penn State match on the 30th of October last month. So Ray has gotten a lot more opportunities. Right down the middle, Calissa Minity.
It is really a very, very, very commendable job by Calissa Minity. She did a nice job in transition. As a middle, sometimes you don't really have time to get back off the net and jump back on. And she was there as an available option. And Melanie Schaffmaster able to use her. Very good work by Calissa Minity in that transition ball.
So the Gophers leading in set number 2, 17-16, with Hansen at the service line. Cochran receives it. Boney once again. We hadn't seen that at all in the first set. Now we're getting to see what Jackie Boney can do.
That's right, and part of it is because of the passing of Michigan. Their passing is so much better, and it's giving Morgan Burke so many more options, and she is very comfortable hitting that slide ball to both Boney and Nyembio.
Maddie Cochran, the Downers Grove, Illinois native with the serve. Nice diving play there from her. Vallette blocked. Demetrician taps it over. A bump set from Schaffmaster. Out of system, the Gophers. Back row attack, Hansen. When you're feeling good, everything starts rolling. Hansen continues to deliver her 12th kill.
It's a really good set choice, and you can see Nyembio is there. She just jumps too early, and as she's coming down, that ball is being attacked by Julia Hansen. Hard to defend when it comes off the hands in that such a weird way.
Elise McGee. Grestovich. Vowlette. Diving dig from Hansen. And what a hit from McKenna Wooker. But Michigan able to return it. She'll get a second try and is blocked that time, Nyembio and Burke.
Nyembio, I really love her energy up there, the way she works, the way she's always involved in every block. She's doing a really good job hustling across and making sure that she continues to keep her hands over the net.
And she's been involved in 4 of the 5 Michigan blocks here today. Burke. Schaffmaster once again from the back row, flying in from the rafters is Julia Hansen.
I mean, Julia Hansen is darn near automatic at this point. That's 13 kills on 22 swings with only 2 errors, and she's getting it done in the back row and in the front row for these Golden Gophers.
Schaffmaster seeing everything right now. 22 assists to go along with 7 digs. Vowlette, nice job on the misdirection there on the set, and Vowlette profits from it.
That's right.
Inside Sissoko fighting for it. Mitchell will get it bounced away from him, and once again the effort diving on the floor. Frank Mitchell, a hustle guy.
Frank the Tank, I think I just gave him a nickname, but he's been playing very physical, going toe-to-toe.
Back-to-back possessions with a bucket by the Gopher guards, and they are fired up here in Williams Arena.
And look, they're only down by 5 now, but you see how close the game was? Just put it in perspective.
Gophers reinvigorated after the halftime talk from Coach Johnson. Corner 3, no good. Walker on the offensive glass, but Rigsby comes away. He'll find an open Garcia. Trail 3, connects! Dawson Garcia with his tongue out, showing who's boss. But Once again, the injury bug might bite the Gophers as Lakai Patterson down on the play.
Huge shot by Garcia, and like you said, Patterson, he kind of collided with a North Texas player, but just a few buckets. You see how a few buckets just turns the game around just that quickly?
Yeah, and he had a minor shoulder injury during the preseason. Maybe something flaring up again as he is now basically hands on knees, but once again, he was a part of it. The Gophers, a 7-0 run to start the second half.
Yep, and like you mentioned before, you know, the team wanted to see practice Femi, and he came out with a quick bucket, and that kind of was a spark in this 7-0 run we're seeing right now.
Yeah, beautiful job creating space, gets to the elbow and then knocks it down. But then Garcia in transition, the confidence after shooting 3 for 21 in the first half to step into that one. They've now taken half of those points that they got in the first half in the first minute and 25 here.
Yep, they might have got that same speech they got in Omaha at halftime. Hey, we got to turn this up. Who wants it? Let's go fight for it. And that's what you just saw in a span of, what, 2 minutes?
Not even. The Gophers still trying to reel, and they're full court pressing here as they try to find some rhythm as they had in the first 21 minute and 25 seconds. Defense ratcheted up after the break. Newell finds the corner. Walker gets inside, dump off for Wright. They'll have to dribble it out. 10 on the timer. Step back Floyd. Creates space and drills it.
It's a great play by Floyd. You know, one-on-one matchup, step back three.
And that's the way to settle down the Mean Green. A 7-0 flurry to start the half, but a three-pointer will kind of allow them to settle in. Rigsby downhill, right to the defense, no call, and no rim on that shot. Floyd gets downhill again. And right up top. Looking down low. Floyd trying to do it himself. Goes at Garcia, blocked away. Newell gets the board, 4 on the shot clock. Goes up short. Sissoko an offensive rebound. Stops on a dime. Floyd hits again. Back-to-back buckets for Jasper Floyd. And finally, we see some offense from North Texas.
Yep, Floyd starting to come alive. Coming into this one, he was averaging 14. 3 players currently average double-digit points for North Texas.
Odie Cali jabs as a double dig down. Diving on the floor, 3 different players. Garcia spins, corner, Osama, 3, hits! The Gophers have come alive here to start the second half, and so have the fans.
Look at the freshman native from the corner. What do they call that? Nothing but nylon?
That's that corner 3 from NBA Jam days.
Yeah, back in the day.
What I'm thinking is a screwball.
Well, if it's Trump and you, I can't tell you I'm going to be any more of a help. That's the amazing thing about Diamond Sports these days, whether it's baseball and the sweeper, slurve, however they want to call what used to be just a curveball, and now they've changed. Now there's like a kick changeup as a swing and a miss retires Tinley Easton, and the 6th strikeout for Lauren Boyd on only 62 pitches. She is mowing them down here in Minneapolis.
The later on into the game, as we're going, she is starting to throw a changeup off speed a little bit more, so I think she's really keeping the Minnesota hitters off balance, and it is showing in her 6 strikeouts here.
So Chard steps in with 1 away. But more on that point, there's now a new kick change, which is for people that cannot throw a changeup because it can hurt their arm. They have a different throwing delivery. So now you're mentioning that there's even more pitches now into softball as well, where it's even tougher for hitters in both sports to hit the ball when it's already one of the hardest jobs in all of sports.
It's definitely interesting, the spin that you can put on the balls here, but I love it as a pitcher. It's fun to see the ball move.
And then there's Autumn Pease, who just pumps the fastball right by you, using the corners, wherever, maybe even right down the plate. Just say, you can't hit this, as Chard couldn't hit that, and it's 2-1.
I will say, as long as you have an effective changeup, it does not matter what you throw. So if you can use your changeup efficiently, you kind of only need a fastball.
The 2-1. A called strike on the inside half. And Boyd has evened the count. Wanted that one, did Boyd. Looking for her 7th K. Would have been looking as Chard was frozen there, but it's a ball on the inside edge. Count runs full. The payoff pitch hit high into right field, ranging back and making the catch on the track is Avery Garden. Well, we've seen it already today. If you hit the ball in the air to right field, it is staying in this ballpark with how the wind is playing. A few Gopher fans got on their feet there, but nothing doing.
That is a big thing on this field, is just the way the wind plays.
Yeah, it's a very open environment outside of the complex to our left, which is where the football team practices. There's not a lot of blockages and stoppages of that wind, so it'll flow right through here and affect the ball in the air as Breezy Burnett, the 9-hole hitter, steps in and swings through an off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Not sure if Boyd wanted a different pitch or if she just wanted her catcher to speed up there, but she is moving.
Yeah, only 69 pitches, so efficient as well. And Burnett hacks at that one, misses once again. And another 0-2 count worked by Lauren Boyd. We've seen a lot of that today, and that's why she's been so successful against this Gopher lineup. The 0-2. Hit right back to her. She makes the play herself. And 5 shutout innings now for Lauren Boyd, who's been spectacular, and a pitcher's duel it is. We go to the final 2 innings here on Big Ten Plus, 0-0. Look, Vikings fans got the full Sam Darnold experience here Sunday night against the Indianapolis Colts. Darnold had 3 turnovers, but he helped the Vikings climb back into this one late with 3 second-half touchdowns. The Vikings got a much-needed win after a 2-game slide over the Colts, 21-13. The Gophers have led for all but 47 seconds, the first 47 seconds of this matchup with Rutgers, and it's been a dominant performance on both ends of the court.
It has. I think the Gophers have done a nice job of...
In a typical game, Indiana is irrepressible from the 3-point line, and Minnesota loves to work the ball inside out, but here today, they've both been balanced and doing a little bit of both. On a frigid night in January here in Minneapolis, Rutgers went ice cold in that first half and now trail by 18, and adversity is something that head coach Coquise Washington wants her team to face. And with more on that, we have Kira Schwans on the sideline.
Thanks, guys.
For everybody else here today, it may just be game number 29 on the 2024-25 season, but for these 4 seniors, it's senior night. It's an emotional and special moment.
4 very special seniors: Alexia Rose, Annika Stewart, Maggie Sinano, and Jordan Brooks. An emotional night. Congrats to these 4 young ladies for finishing off their careers as Minnesota Gophers, and thank you for everything you've done for the Minnesota Gophers.
Yeah, and it's been a great game for them here so far in the first half. 33-33 is our score. The Gophers were revved up to go and got out to a 12-point lead, but then they came hustling back, did the Huskies. Taking care of the basketball has been something the Panthers have struggled with all season, and it's cost them here today.
They've had 14 turnovers. They average 19 turnovers